Sagittarius, what's up? My name is Dee. Welcome back to another Four Paths Healing Tarot message. For those of you who you're not trying to waste your time, this reading is about, it's going to feel all inspirational and stuff because whoever this message is for, my lovely Sagittarius, you are working through inner conflict. I think last week when I did your reading, it seemed like there was some different people or things externally that was getting in your way. But this week, Sagittarius, it feels like it's some inner stuff that you're sorting through, and it's challenging right now. So it's a vulnerable, inspirational, I'm going to try to give you all the words to get your spirit together and get you going. If that's not a vibe for you right now, Sagittarius, and that's not what you're going through, thank you for popping in and saying what's up. Hello. You can check out your moon sign, rising sign if you like, or maybe I'll get to see you next week. Either way, I hope you have a wonderful week. For those of you who are staying on with me, let's begin. You are starting out in this frequency, this vibration of expectation and waiting. You're taking stock over a lot in your life. I just did Scorpio's reading too, so this also could be my Scorpio Sagittarius cuspers as well, because the Seven of Pentacles popped out too and was a strong presence in that reading. So you can check out that if you're a cusper. But you are wanting to move things forward in your life, and specifically related to your money. You want your money, honey. Nothing wrong with that. You're ready for your prosperity. You're ready for your abundance. You're ready for the lifestyle that you want. Maybe that new home, maybe that new car, the things that are the material rewards and relics or signs of us making great decisions. You're ready for that, and you are looking for it. You are wanting to know if what you've been doing has been right. You might be thinking about past jobs, past friendships, past opportunities that maybe you've had to sacrifice so that you can move with your deeper passion, your spiritual trust. That is what is happening with you right now at this moment. That's kind of what you're standing in or sitting in. This feels like something that you're not sharing with people. Your good friend, maybe even your partner. For those of you who are my couples in the room, people don't know that this is where you are. This is what you're doing. This is a vulnerable reading because it's you trying to, or maybe this is a spiritual nudge to go within, to get some understanding about what's to come, how to pull things in the way that you want. When I confirmed the Three of Wands there, the Ace of Pentacles showed up. So this could be a new job that you're wanting to come forth. Maybe you've been applying, maybe you've been, rubbing elbows, figuratively speaking. Maybe you've been sending out emails, you've been doing your searching, and you've been applying, and you're waiting for it. Like, okay, so where is it? It's been 3 weeks, it's been a year, and I'm looking at the cards for that timeline there. But also what popped out for the Seven of Pentacles is the judgment here, or justice here too. And so with this justice on the table, for where you are right now, this feels like a lot of cause and effect. Judgment and justice are two interesting cards to me, and I sometimes will get them confused and call out one for the other, as you just saw. And the reason why that is because they both resonate at a 2, but they both have this cause and effect vibe to me that's similar but very different. So when judgment pops out, that usually lets me know that You have been working towards something. You are trying to stand your ground to bring something forward, and you're waiting for law of attraction, cause and effect, and it's going to happen in your favor. This one, though, the justice, also at a 2, so involving spirit, you, right? The joining of yin and yang. So yin and yang. This feels like close attention to what it is that you've been putting on the wheel of fortune, if you will, because this is more about what is coming back to you is what you are putting out. What's coming to my mind right now is, if a quote, if you are wanting mangoes to show up, you want a mango tree, but you keep planting watermelon seeds. What naturally in that law will show up, right? Watermelon. And so this is not something that you don't know. I'm not trying to take us to school here. I'm just giving to you what's rendering in my mind to share, because it might be useful to someone in this space. Whatever you are doing in your life, every single day, every moment, the thoughts that you have, your actions, your beliefs, all of that is pulling back in toward you from the universe, the match to that. And so that's what you're thinking about. Have I been putting the right things out? Have I been doing my best? Have I been doing my part? I ask God, angels, spirit guides to help me understand what's at the root of this for you, Sagittarius. What is this exactly? The King of Pentacles. So again, security, foundation, success, abundance is really important to you right now, Sagittarius, and it makes sense. You are guided by Jupiter. Good luck, good fortune, good success. That's wonderful. In your recent past, there has been some hard words, maybe some heartbreak. Let's start with the hard words. For some of you Sagittarius, you might have had an idea about how to move something forward, how to grow something, how to earn success. And Sagittarius, I'm just going to be real with you. You are a very lucky sign for the most part. If you're probably not feeling like that right now, but just the planet that leads you and guides you, you know how to grow things really, really well. I've worked with Sagittariuses. I have Sagittariuses in my family. They're so good about growing things, taking something and making it into something amazing. You are unmatched with that. And so here you are. This is not your card, right? That's not what this is. I think this is Virgo here. But what I'm trying to tell you, Sagittarius, is that you are someone who's wanting to grow something, and you had an idea about how to do that. And there may have been some harsh words from someone that you trusted that may have made you have some doubt about how you build your success, or the path that you are taking to grow and build your success here. That could be something. Or recently, what you're still working through is an end to some type of friendship, some type of relationship, ending of a job unceremoniously, and you are still working through that. Maybe you closed something down. Maybe you closed off a friendship. Maybe you closed a relationship. Maybe you took a different path, a different course, and it was heartbreaking for you. It was a huge sacrifice for you to do this, and now you're wanting to know if it was the right choice. This popped out again in this placement. You're wanting to make sure if it was the right choice. You're taking stock over that. Also, 2 confirming cards that popped out with this 3 of Swords here is the Hanged Man, as well as the World here. So I want to say that this change or heartbreak, for those of you who you maybe closed down a friendship or a relationship, you could have been dealing with someone who is a Pisces, because I'll show you just in a moment. There's a couple of Pisces cards here on the table. This could be someone who was a Capricorn or is a Capricorn, or just the energy of the card. But the most important thing here that I want to communicate is that whatever this was related to, it changed your perspective about how you see the world. It changed your perspective about how you see life. and it still is having an impact on how you see the world and how you see life. And maybe you're having a little bit of conflict about that. Maybe you're wondering, am I seeing things clear? You know, did I make the right decisions? But it stopped you in your tracks in an interesting way. No one knows about this. This is just what you've been working through on your own, and it's making you really look at things from a deeper place, deeply. I ask God, angel, spirit guides, any advice. What is it that you want my lovely Sagittarius to know? This is where the Pisces comes in. I have the moon here, and then I got these 7 of Wands here. And so what this says to me as a reader is that this feels like you are spending time alone, maybe under the light of the moon, working through quite a bit. And this also feels like you're not sure exactly if what you are fighting for, what you are trying to create, what you are being passionate for is really going to yield the success that you want, that you thought. You're just working through some doubt right now. Also, the 8 of Wands as well as the 5 of Wands. So this feels like inner conflict. It's you wrestling with your ideas, your thoughts. I confirmed this energy. Let me put these back in a way that makes sense. I confirmed the 7 of Wands, and I got another Pisces card, another moon card out here. I got the 9 of Swords here, and I got the Fool. So again, this just lets me know that you are walking this journey. You are on a path, and you're just not exactly confident yet about what's going on. And that could be for a reason, right? The only way you know is to really get deeply in touch with yourself and be honest with yourself about what it is that you want and why. With this right here, though, I asked God, angel, spirit guides to help me understand more about this 5 of Wands. And then here you are popping up, Sagittarius. So this makes me feel like it's an inner conflict that's working, that's happening with you. This might be inner conflict related to something related to your identity, maybe a belief set, who you are, how you are, your age, your gender, your nationality. It could be something related to that you are having to confront and work through. And maybe in some way it has been serving as a block for you, because this is movement, this is progression, this is travel, this is getting on with your life. But it's something about this inner conflict that might be challenging your progression, making you feel like you're waiting and waiting and waiting some more, what's working, what's not working, and maybe having a little bit of starting to have a adversive effect on your beliefs about something progressing. So something about you right now needs to be addressed. It really needs to be addressed. Beneath my confirming deck, I have the 7 of Cups here, confusion. It might be confusion about love. What kind of love is good for you? Only one of these cups at a time is good in this moment, right? We want to drink all the cups, right? But right now this feels like, can you have confidence to make a choice and accept that and trust that you made the right choice? So this is all about self-trust right now, letting go of doubt right now. But with 2 Pisces here, could be someone that is you're working with, you're dealing with, that is a Pisces energy. But for you, my friend Sagittarius, for you that you know that this has nothing to do with anyone else, it's just you right now. This feels like, can you have trust in the unknown? Because it's something about the process of life in the unknown. Once we decide to send our prayer up, do our stuff, put that, you already went through the 2 of Wands, you put something into action here. Once we do that, cause and effect, it goes to the universe, okay? It goes to God. If you think of source as being that, right? If that's the name that works for you, whatever it is, once you commit to an action and you take action, the rest is going to be unknown, especially if you are a cycle breaker. And I said this in my Scorpio reading too. If you are a cycle breaker, it's really scary because it's not like you have folks around you who can tell you, okay, like turn left here and go straight here, or do it like you are the first one of your kind, maybe of your family dynamic, to create in this way, to make choices in this way. And I also want to say, Sagittarius, so if you find that you're going really within, looking at your experiences, and if there are decisions that you've made that you're looking back like, okay, I don't know if that was the best decision. Okay, well, guess what? In this life, you're going to have more decisions to make later. Those decisions just inform better understanding moving forward. As long as we're picking up the lesson from our memories, the lesson from our choices, then we're on track. We're still growing. You will never stop growing. Two cards that popped out to confirm some energy. I think I mentioned this briefly, but I want to draw attention to this again before we close. We have the Nine of Cups here, and then beneath my deck, the Nine of Cups here. It is okay to have what you want. It is absolutely okay to have what you want. And I just want you to know that part of this, having what you want, feels like letting go of doubt, distrust, just letting go a little bit and knowing that it's coming to you. You know that you're putting good things on the wheel of karma. You know that you are doing your best to be kind. You know that you're doing your best to communicate your ideas. You know that you're doing your best to be healthy and kind to others in humanity. Then you don't have nothing to worry about. You're going to be all right. That is what I have for you, my lovely Sagittarius. I love you. This channel is gradually growing and I'm incredibly grateful. If you like this space and it feels like a good space for you, I'd love for you to subscribe. Come on in. If you can't do all of that right now, it's all good. I'm just glad that you're here. Hopefully I can see you next week in another reading. Take care. Bye.